Good morning. What day is it? You're right. Friday. Yes, what are you going to do?
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, good afternoon, good folk. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, coming to you from the front porch of the 1925 bungalow at a slightly different angle. Now, it's Friday afternoon, late in the afternoon, and the sun, of course, as you can see, is really going down behind me. This house really faces well, I get some morning sun and I get just a tiny bit of afternoon sun. And I'm out here on the front porch. It did get a little bit warmer today, although we're still below normal for this time of year. But I have not yet taken my screens out, and put my glass in, except for the windows and right on the back part of the side. So having said that, it's still chilly out here on the front porch. So let me have a sip. And when I get the glass in and keep the blinds up during the morning, it really heats up nicely in here if it's a sunny day. Okay, what's going to be different about today? Well, here's what's going to be different. What you can't see, what I'm going to attempt to show you is I got a big box of stuff. Now, where did I go? I went thrifting. And a little bit different today, I'm going to start picking everything out of this box. Yeah, I haven't haven't washed anything yet, and or looked anything up to research anything. So I thought it would be fun to go through this box together. I spent a little over $60 on everything that I'm about to show you. Just a little bit over $60. And why don't we begin? I'm going to start with this plate right here, which is filthy. I'm trying to put together a place setting of either Anchor Hocking's Miss America or Duncan Miller's, I'm sorry, not Duncan Miller, Westmorland's English Hobnail. Now, there is a difference between the two. Can you tell which one that is? Is that the Anchor Hocking, do you think? Which could be in pink or clear, Miss America, 1936 to 38. Or is it the Duncan Miller English Hobnail? I'm sorry, I keep saying Duncan Miller. Or is it the, Westmorland? What do you think? I've had this before, and this is the second time I've had one of these. I don't know who made it because it is not marked, but one of the little glass companies of the 1930s. Look how deco it is, this little kitchen piece. See that? So that's going to be for sale when I do my kitchen things. Here in the box, obviously, is a nice piece of Fenton Silver Crest, and it's in this solid milk but not marked, so before 1971, but probably made sometime in the 60s. Yep. All right, then I've got, how am I going to do this? Well, let's do these over here that are outside of the box. This is a piece. I'm going to take the price tags off just because it probably makes it a little bit easier for you to see. Here's a nice patterned glass cream pitcher, and I hope I can clean it. I'll let you see it. That's a nice piece. I don't know. Yep, I'm going to have to sit down with the books. Try to figure it out. I love pattern glass, early American pattern glass. There's an example right there. And then 2 more swan vases. We had 2 in the live sale last Monday night, and here are 2 more in clear. So here's a nice tall one. Unmarked, of course. Most of the time these are. Get that price tag off of there. I'll let you see it in clear. All right. And then a second one here. This one is also unmarked. Now, I'm going to hold both of these up together. All right, I can't get that price tag off. When I hold these next to each other, what do you notice about this one over here? What has started to happen? That's right. This one is starting to turn purple. Okay, so we've talked about that before. Sunglass. There's not really any such thing as sunglass. But it was some of this old glass, you leave it out in the sunlight for day after day after day after day. And I think it's the manganese or something in the glass. It reacts to the ultraviolet rays and it begins to turn purple. Now some people love this, and this is just starting to turn. But to the die-hard EAPG glass collectors, this piece is ruined. This is considered damaged glass. That purple in there. Now it's not to say it's not pretty if you like it. But watch out, because this knocks it out of the possibility of being purchased by a lot of people because of that purple. But I got it anyway. It wasn't terribly expensive, and I like it. It's all right. Now, speaking of the piece that we looked at a minute ago, is it English hobnail? Is it Miss America? Look at these. I got 4 of these, and I've already taken one out. I don't know, I think it's in the house. Let me take another one out. All right, I've got 4 of these. This is going to be fun. We're going to have some fun. Now, when I finish this, I've got to go trim my beard, take a shower, put some clothes on. I mean, I've got clothes on, you know what I meant. And then I'm going to hop on the train and head into Philly because I'm having dinner with a friend of mine. And I don't feel like driving in on a Friday night to try to figure out how to park. It's just easier for me to just go right up here, get on the train. I'm in the city in 12 minutes. Look at this. So I hope you are going to do something fun tonight as well. Even if you just sit at home and have an old pork chop. Get out the nice glass. Now I know why I was telling you that. I couldn't remember. Why is he telling us that? I'm telling you that because I'm not going to be able to check your comments until later on tonight, but I can't wait. Now, what do I want to say about this? All right. What is it? Well, it's a piece of glass. You wouldn't drink out of it. It's a sherbet dish, really. Wouldn't rice pudding at Christmas time be good in this? I'm trying to get another one out. Come on. Of course, you're going to be a poopy head while I'm trying to do this on TV. Right in the middle of my movie. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that I got 4 of them. And is it Anchor Hocking's Miss America? Is it Westmorland's English hobnail? Or is it something else? Now, for the fun of it, guess what I did? Just for the fun of it. You guys are going to flip. I Google imaged it. Now you're going to say, well, here he goes again, ragging on Google Image. Sometimes that's all we have to do. I agree with that. And Google Image is a tool, right? Here he goes again. It is not the end all be all, because if you take a screenshot of that, go ahead, I'll get my face out of the way. Take a screenshot, now Google image it. You're going to get some people who say that it is made by Jeanette. You'll have some who call it Miss America Anchor Hocking. You'll have some who call it Westmorland English Hobnail. The funniest one that I saw, I don't know if you'll see it or not, somebody's listing said, and I don't mean to make fun of somebody, but I guess I kind of am making fun of somebody. Rare 1900, I think they said 1907, or they might have said 1909. Fenton, rare. So what's the lesson here? The lesson, and here's the thing, is you simply cannot, but people do this. And these were listings on Etsy, eBay, I forget what else. Yeah. And talk about really confusion. What do you think it is? Now you Google it and see if you find anything else. So I saw people saying Jeanette, Fenton, Anchor Hocking, Westmorland. I think those are the only 4, and then I just stopped. So you can't Google image something and then take a look at the first picture you see and then list it, because it creates problems. So what do? I know. It just takes time and study, and we make mistakes. But put in the description box, in the comments below, did you find, this might be something fun to do if you've got nothing else going on tonight. List all the derivations of what people are calling this when you just Google it. So I can tell you that it's not fire polished. I'm feeling it. All right, that's going to give you a clue. I can feel mold lines. Yeah, and it's not top quality glass. There's a little bit of, there's not grittiness, but let me get it into that. It's just not top good quality glass. It's not crystal, meaning no lead. So 1909, rare. Fenton. Now I'm not saying that it's not Fenton. I'm not saying that it's not Jeanette. I'm not saying anything. Oh, this is a fun business. And I can look things up, and sometimes I can't figure out what it is. Sometimes you can't figure it out. But anyway, look at this. I gotta clean this one. Ooh, pretty. Look at the blue and the opalescent. All right, look at the little sort of tree trunk feet. Is that Fenton? Is that Northwood? Is it Dugan? Maybe it is. Maybe it's Maybelline. Console bowl. Really, I would call this peach. It's not really pink and it's not really orange. And it's got etching on it. Or cut, this is cut. That's a nice, good quality piece of depression glass there, console bowl. I love that. I'm still digging in this box. Ooh, looky here. I'm in love with that. You know I love me a compote on a stem. Look at the stem on that. Look at how it's cut. See that? Now I am going to show you, well maybe, no I guess I can't, it probably won't show up on the screen. I already told you I paid about $65 for everything that's in this box. Let me see if I can get you to see. All right, sometimes it'll be embossed. Press cut, near cut. Oh, what are some of the others? Now I can't remember. You know. But this one is marked near cut, and it's signed right. Ouch. Let me see. It's right there. How am I gonna do this? I'm trying to twist it. Can you see it? I bet you can't. See, it says near cut. There it is. There it is. So McKee would emboss their. Is that chipped? No, it's not. So this isn't. This is pressed here. That's nice. I like that. You know, for the holiday season. You could put hollandaise sauce in that. All right, what have we got? Ooh, I'm excited. Now these, I did not take out of this blasted plastic wrap yet. I only looked at it through the plastic. Let me open this up, and we're gonna look at it together for the first time. And I hope, what have I done? Sometimes you try to look through the plastic to see if they're damaged or not. Oh my word! Please don't tell me that the bowls are. These are. Oh, look at these. Never have I seen these before. I'm gonna have to get up here to where you can look at these candlesticks. I got all quiet again. Look at the. We're gonna have to take a really close look at these. Now, I'm looking at them for the first time. This is good glass. They're not marked. I didn't expect them to be. They are fire polished. And somebody asked me, you say fire polish all the time. What do you mean? What do you mean? Good question. And so, get up here. So fire polishing is, wait, is that one cracked? Oh, flibbity gibbet. Now I know what else you're going to tell me. You should take it out of the plastic. Well, you can't. Yeah, the heat got in there and it cracked one of the bowls, which typically happens a lot on this old glass. All right, let me address what you're going to tell me. That's the reason why I always unwrap them. Oh, wait, here comes my neighbor. She's going to try to talk to me. Hold on. Okay. I know you're going to tell me, I know people are going to say, that's why you should always take it out of the plastic wrap. Here's the thing. You cannot, they tie these shut to where you can't really unwrap them. All right. I always get annoyed when people rip the bags open, pull the things out, and then the bags are ripped. I usually take my chances. I usually look at things very carefully, and most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time I'm okay. I am not someone who just goes around ripping these bags open all of the time. I have a very good relationship with all of my thrift shops. I'm friendly to them, they're friendly to me. If I wanted to take this back, I could and say it was damaged. But these are so unique and so pretty that type of damage is not a huge deal. You know, you can still put a candle in there, light the candle, and it'll be all right. But the candle burnt down, it got too hot here near the bottom, and you get a little crack right where you stick the candle in. So I just personally do not like ripping those bags open, and I really do not think...
What's my phone?
Oh no!
Your phone ring, it's purple. It says it's right here, but I don't see it.
You lost your... All right, I'll look around for
I
it.
took the dogs for a little walk.
Well, call yourself. She lost her phone. All right. All right. Anyway, these are still unique enough that, you know, I'm not, I don't like that little crack is in there, but I'm not terribly upset with it. All right, let's take a look so that you can see. Look at the etching on them. Can you see it? Look at their etched. See the little ribbons of the bows? I know I need paper and I don't have any. Let me put it up against my, maybe you'll be able to see it. That didn't work. Anyway, see, look at that etch. Isn't that pretty? That acid etch. And then they look like little rams, almost like ram's heads. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be. Ram's heads up there, gilded. So, and there's that doggone little crack in there. You know, honestly, I'll tell you what, even if I had seen the crack, I probably still would have bought these because I think they're still elegant, they're still beautiful, they still can be used, and we'll just have to live with that little crack in there. I hope she finds her all right. Just, I think, maybe 3 more things and then we're out of here. I have also started putting together a collection of, oh, she found it. I heard her just say she found it. What was I telling you? See? What was I telling you? I've also started putting together a small collection of the sandwich pattern. Now, again, with the sandwich pattern, different companies did the pattern, and there are ways to figure out who did what. This one, if we look at it, if we look closely, the leaves, the lines on the leaves are doubled. You see that? So that's one way that it tells us this is Anchor Hocking. Duncan Miller is the better. That's the reason why I kept saying Duncan Miller a while ago. Duncan Miller was better glass, but Hocking did double lines on their flowers. So there are the double lines. See that? And it's 3 bowls. Now, I didn't know that they made mixing bowls. These might be actually serving bowls for the table, or they might be nesting mixing bowls. Either way, I got them. 3 bowls. You can see how much I paid for those in the sandwich pattern, and these are going to be the Anchor Hocking brand. So what do you think of that? Speaking of Anchor Hocking, let me get back down on the floor. I really shouldn't have bought this. I've got a peach luster example. I've got the royal ruby red example. I've got the white example in sandwich. And I know I've in the past have had the green as well. And there's the punch bowl stand. It's always separate. Sometimes you'll just find that. Now they didn't have the punch cups, but I've got them down in the basement. So I'm actually going to be able to do this is mid-century, 1950s, forest green punch bowl with its stand. And the reason why I said I shouldn't have bought it, punch bowls can be a very tough sell. And then the last thing, see, and there's my box, and there's my actual receipt where I paid. What did I pay? That's not the right one, but I did pay about $63 for everything. The last thing is a percolator, another one of my percolators, and I'll let you see that this is a nice mid-century one, and it's pretty clean. This one has Art Deco influences, but it probably dates to the 40s. You see the little, this looks like a sunbeam, yeah. Sunbeam in 1939 for the World's Fair had a whole toasters, waffle irons, electric coffee pots. Oh, what else? I'm trying to get the... I'll be at the kitchen sink for an hour with this. Okay. Look at this handle. I don't know. Can you see this? How deco it is with these little terraced handle, and then the chrome is also done the same way. And this is a nice automatic pot. And even the top of it kind of looks deco with those lines on it. This one hasn't had a lot of use. This one is nice and clean, And oh boy, look how clean. I'm not gonna have to do a whole lot to that one. This one looks like it was hardly even ever used. See, I rarely am able to pick one up as clean as this. So this one didn't get much use. And I'll be able to clean this up the rest of the way and test it, and somebody will have a nice. There's that 1939 into the 40s, that mark on the front. I forget who the industrial designer was. I can't remember right now, but it's a Sunbeam automatic percolator. Boy, the condition on that is super duper Superman. Now who makes that noise? That's not one of the squirrels. Wait a minute. No, it's not a squirrel. I know the squirrel doesn't make that noise. I can see him. He just flew off. I'm not familiar with that. See if he does it again. Yeah, he's not going to do it now. Did you hear him? I know the noise the squirrels makes. That wasn't a squirrel, and it wasn't the blue jay. And actually, I did see him on the branch, but he took off. So I've never heard that noise before. Anyway, enough of that. So something different from the front porch. Am I always going to do this? No, but I like to shake it up a little bit. So what did you think? What did you have? What was your favorite? And come on now, what do you think? Let's everybody have fun in the comments on this. What is it? Okay, that's all for now. It's Friday night. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you over the weekend. And don't forget to come back and join me Monday night for a live sale. I'll have a preview before then. Until now, I am Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching. Wait for the cat. And so long for now. See you.